Welcome back. I'm Bob Kirkpatrick with today's local sports. Both teams from the Columbia Basin River Dogs organizations have moved on to the quarterfinal round of the Senior Babe Ruth World Series tournament. The Desert Dogs dropped a 10-inning contest to Cape Cod last night, but still advanced to the quarterfinal round with a 2-2 record in National Division pool play. The game got off to a peculiar beginning as both starting pitchers were yanked from the contest after 12 walks were issued over the first 2.5 innings. 4 lead changes and 3 ties had the game knotted 4-4 after 7 innings were in the book. The Desert Dogs took a 4-3 lead into the bottom of the frame and looked to be on the verge of closing it out and taking the number 2 seed. But back-to-back singles and a sac fly by Cape Cod sent the game to extra innings. Colin Ridley doubled in Garrett Miller in the bottom of the 10th, and the New England region champion escaped with a 7-6 win. Reporter Sean Wells caught up with Ridley for some post-game comments.
Fans of all ages enjoyed the extra inning affair between the Columbia Basin Desert Dogs and Cape Cod. The game was tied in the bottom of the 10th 6-6 until Cape Cod outfielder Colin Ridley doubled in the game-winning run.
I was basically waiting because my last at bat I was a little impatient. I was in the same spot, but I was a little impatient, so I was thinking wait for my pitch and just drive it up the middle or to the other side, and it happened to work out.
Ephrata is a change of scenery compared to Cape Cod, but Colin says he's really enjoyed the small-town feel Ephrata has to offer.
I think Ephrata's really a great place. I like, my host mom. She knows everybody in town. So where I'm from on the Cape, you don't really know everybody.
The game-winning double was extra special to Colin because it came on his 18th birthday.
I wasn't even starting at first, so I was a little bummed out about that. But I was thinking maybe I'll get some at bats and I'll make the most of it, and it worked out. So I'm happy.
For iFIBER 1 News, Sean Wells.
The Desert Dogs are back at it today for a single elimination quarterfinal game with San Gabriel Valley. The River Dogs got a huge effort on the hill from starter Hunter Boyd, and the team staved off elimination with a 3-1 win over Tri-Township last night. The Dogs were facing a do-or-die situation after dropping a Sunday thriller to Alabama and got just what the doctor ordered from Boyd, who pitched a complete 3-game hit gem. The Falcons threatened early with 2 on and 1 out in the top of the first, but Tri-Township's number 4 and 5 hitters were caught looking on called third strikes to end the inning. The Dogs loaded the bases in the home half of the frame and appeared to have scored the game's first run, but a controversial call at the plate went against the team from the Basin. Goose Eggs lined the scoreboard until Colton Kelly scored on an RBI single by Matt Sutherland in the bottom of the 5th. The River Dogs added 2 unearned runs in the inning to make it 3-0. A solo shot by Robert Knox in the top of the 6th closed the gap to 3-1. The win puts the River Dogs into the quarterfinal round as the number 3 seed from the American Division. The Dogs are back on the diamond today for a quarterfinal game with Cape Cod. The winner moves on to the semifinals. Well, that's it for sports. We'll be right back after this.